Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is MUHAIZAT Muhammad and my group members LUQMAN, RAZALI, Nabil, MAHADI and SALEHUDDIN, ZAINAL, MAZRI. Today we would like to present our implementation information management and digital transformation in Malaysia.
Without wasting our time, I will be proceed for first slide. So firstly, based on this case study of Malaysia firms that navigating the path of digital transformation, share a light on critical challenges that need to be addressed for successful integration into Malaysia digitally evolving economy. So, as a point on that, which is embracing cutting-edge technologies, fostering a conducive digital entrepreneurship environments, and enhancing cybersecurity and data privacy protections emerge as key focus areas to ensure the company's seamless transition towards digitally advanced and resilient features. So I will be explaining each of the item. So firstly, I will be explaining about cutting-edge technologies. So on this point, the firm's journey towards digital transformation demands a comprehensive approach to adopting cutting-edge technologies. So in order to emphasizing the strategic implementation of innovative tools such as AI, blockchain, and the IoT will be crucial. This will not only enhance operational efficiency but also profit the company's competitive advantage in the digital landscape. So proceed to item number 2, which is fostering a conducive digital. So this is the regarding background of this case study. So for the background, the implementation of information management and digital transformation in Malaysia has become a crucial endeavor to position the nation at the forefront of the digital age. This presentation will provide an in-depth exploration of the key aspects driving this transformation, including expanding the digital infrastructure, e-governments, and public service transformation, Industry 4.0 initiative, fostering a startup ecosystem challenges and roadblock phase, and also the government vision and initiative for a digitally advanced future. So I will be explaining for the first point, which is expanding for digital infrastructure. Malaysia currently has made significant strides in expanding its digital infrastructure, focusing on nationwide broadband connectivity and 5G network. So we're going for last item, which is digital visions and government's initiative. So on this item, the Malaysia government envision a digital first nation where technology empowers citizens, businesses, and the public sector alike. Various strategic initiatives such as the National Digital Economy Blueprints and also My Digital Initiative outline the government commitment to driving digital innovation and also on sustainability. So based on this slide, I can conclude Malaysia's journey of implementing information management and digital transformation has made an impressive stride, which focus on expanding digital infrastructure, transforming public service, driving Industry 4.0, nurturing startups, and aligning with the government's visionary initiative. While challenges exist, the nation's determination to embrace the digital future will undoubtedly lead to more inclusive competitiveness and digitally resilient on Malaysia.
For that next part, I Muhammad Nabi bin Mahadi want to continue present about suggested and recommendations on strategies for accomplishing developing comprehensive national digital strategy. In suggestion we have 5 points with is Fifth, stakeholder engagement and inclusivity. Second is evidence-driven decision-making. Third, capacity building and talent development. Fourth, policy frameworks and regulatory environment. And the last one is sector-specific initiatives. So we can see a comprehensive national digital strategy should be built upon stakeholder engagement, data-driven decision-making, capacity building, effective policy frameworks, and sector-specific initiatives. By combining these strategies, governments can create a roadmap for digital development that is inclusive, effective, and capable of driving significant positive change in the country's economy and society. 4 recommendations we come out with 8 points with is government agencies and policymakers, industry players and private sector, academic and research institutions, civil society organizations, technology experts and consultants, regulatory authorities, public sector agencies and local governments, citizens and public participation. So based on our recommendations, we can see developing a comprehensive national digital strategy in Malaysia requires a concerted effort from all stakeholders. Malaysia can position itself as a digital leader in the region by fostering collaboration, embracing innovation, ensuring inclusivity, and promoting digital literacy. The strategy should prioritize the needs and aspirations of its citizens while leveraging the collective strengths of government, industry players, academia, civil society, and technology experts. By doing so, we can conclude that it is Malaysia can harness the full potential of the digital revolution and create a prosperous and digitally enabled future for all its citizens. Up here first of the 4 of us. Thank you so much.
First of all, the initiative of implementation this digital transformation is Digital Inclusion Initiative. Malaysia may put into practice targeted digital inclusion programs to close the digital divides and guarantee fair access to the internet for all students. To do this, broadband and infrastructure must be increased and underserved communities must be provided with free or inexpensive internet access. By empowering people in these rural and underprivileged regions with digital literacy training and tools will enable them to participate in the digital economy actively. By prioritizing digital inclusions, Malaysia can unleash unrealized potential of its population, promoting social and economic growth while lowering gaps in digital opportunity and access. Next, we have cybersecurity collaboration. Strong public-private collaboration will help Malaysia improve cybersecurity efforts. Collaboration between governmental organization, commercial enterprise and cybersecurity specialists is encouraged in this process. Information sharing and cooperative threats intelligence initiative will strengthen the nation's collective resilience against the cyber threats and attacks. The justification of this problem is the increased cybersecurity cooperation will improve Malaysia's capacity to recognize the address and recover for cyber troopers and more successfully, protecting critical infrastructures, companies and residents from online attacks. Last point for the radical implementation is digital talent development. Through this deliberate investment in upskilling and reskilling initiative, Malaysia can speed up growth of digital talents and address the skill gaps in digital technologies. Targeted vocational training and certification program can be developed through partnership with education institutions, business professionals and technology firms, preparing the workflow for the future digital occupations. By utilizing the full potential of digital technologies, fostering innovation and keep a competitive edge in the global digital landscape will depend on having a talented and flexible staff. For the second point, we will discuss about the reason why we rejected the alternative. First of all, why we rejected the digital inclusions. Initiatives to promote digital inclusions are widely acknowledged as essential tactics for closing the digital divide and guaranteeing that all citizens have equal access to digital opportunities and technologies. Even though these programs have been successful in other contexts, this point argue against using the undertake information management and digital transformation in Malaysia due to the country political issue and consideration. Next, we have the reasons why the resource constraints. Malaysia experienced a resource shortage, particularly in the areas of the money and technologies. broadband infrastructure improvement, digital literacy campaigns, and accessibility digital service reasonable price will all necessary to implement comprehensive digital inclusion projects that reach underprivileged areas and communities. Given the nation's low resources, such as efforts will only be practical on a small scale, so we don't have the big scale. The last point for why we rejected the initiative is fragmented infrastructures. The terrains of Malaysia make it challenging to build a consistent and extensive digital infrastructures. The nation is divided into urban and far-flung rural areas, and providing fast access to digital technology in this remote location can be logistically challenged and very expensive. Next, I will pass to SALEHUDDIN MAZRI for further discussion.
Okay, now we go through to the advantages of developing a comprehensive national digital strategy. We have a lot of 5 points for these advantages. The first one is alignment with national objective, efficient resource utilization, accelerate implementation, enhance digital infrastructure, and the last one is improve public service. These advantages is important to our study because we have looked into the services that provided to the organization or to agency. By having this advantage, we can ensure the services provided by agency and or organizational running with efficient and smoothly. Now we go through to the next slide, which is developing a comprehensive national digital strategy as a strong solution. For this topic, we have a lot of subtopic. The first one is digital infrastructure development. The establishment of a digitally interconnected nation entails envisioning a global landscape characterized by the unhindered transmission of information, the accessibility of services by meridic, and the equitable availability of possibilities for individuals irrespective of their socio-economic status or geographical location. For the next, cyber security and data privacy. In the current interconnected environment, the prominence of cyber security and data privacy is increased. It is imperative that our strategic approach incorporate a wide array of cyber security, safeguard, and robust data protection legislation to ensure the protection of individual data and sensitive information is not solely a matter of legal compliance, but also a moral imperative. A secure digital environment is essential for safeguarding the privacy and integrity of our interaction and transaction, effectively mitigating the risks posed by hostile actors that aim to exploit weaknesses. Okay, for the next, digital talent development. In order to facilitate the digital transformation of Malaysia, it is imperative to allocate resources toward to the cultivation and development of digital skill and abilities. The individual inside our organization are our most valuable resource, and their ability to generate novel ideas and adjust to evolving technologies is the driving force behind our progress. For the e-government and digital service, the imperative for the national digital strategy lies in the need to shift focus toward the digitization of government services. The implementation of digital technologies in our governmental operation lead to improved efficiency, transparency, and accessibility for both individual and enterprise. Next, innovation and research and development. The seamless exchange of data is a critical component of contemporary culture. To accomplish this, objective, it is imperative to establish a comprehensive framework for data governance and provide seamless interoperability among government agencies, corporate and organizations, facilitating well-informed decision-making and fostering productive teamwork. For the innovation and research development, in the pursuit of progress, it is imperative to foster innovation by means of research and development in nascent technologies. The act of embracing innovation serves as a catalyst for fostering creativity, propelling advancement, bolstering competitiveness, and establishing Malaysia as a front runner in the digital domain. Next, for the public-private partnership, public-private partnership are crucial in our pursuit of becoming a technologically advanced nation. The collaboration between the public and private sector is not merely a pleasant gesture, but rather an essential requirement. And the last for the subtopic is digital inclusion and accessibility. This means digital inclusion and accessibility are crucial consideration as we navigate into a technologically advanced era. It is imperative that we remain diligent in our effort to tackle the issue of unequal access to digital resources and opportunities. It is incumbent upon us to ensure that all individuals are included and not excluded.
Last but not least, for the conclusion, we suggest for the further action to resolve strategies for accomplishing development comprehensive national digital strategy. From this action, we can take policy adaptability and flexibility, multi-stakeholder collaboration, encouraging innovation and research, infrastructure development, cybersecurity measure, digital inclusion and accessibility, and the last one, training and skill development. From this comprehensive national digital strategy, it is blueprint that necessitates ongoing activity and adaptability to a static text. For policymakers to successfully traverse the challenge of digital transformation, they can determine ways to establish a comprehensive national digital strategy by prioritizing policy adoption, stakeholder engagement, innovation promotion, infrastructure development, cybersecurity engagement, digital inclusion, training and monitoring. The successful of implementation measure policymaker can unleash the full potential of the digital technology, promote sustainable economic growth, improve public service, and foster an inclusive, prosperous digital society for all residents. A firm dedication to this initiative will be placed the nation at the fore the digital era, ensuring a bright and promising future for the future generations. From this case, we have attached some appendix from the questionnaires that we take from our memberships. Thank you.